Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm bringing you a training video for the up-and-coming Age of Empires II Sunday Showdown. I have a personal message for Mr. Onizuka. You're going to need a safe word. Alright, my last two performances in the Sunday Showdown have been atrocious, so I'm going to put in some training this week for the first time ever. So I'm just going to play against the computer on our Age of Empires 2. We're going to play on a small map, and we're going to put it on hard. We'll see how we go. So alright, let's get some people on wood straight away. I usually like to build a house and a couple of villages. And we'll get those straight in there. Get our first villager that pops out on food. There's our berries. We need those. I usually like to start with the sheep just because it's a bit of a expendable resource that you don't use later on in the game. So there's that. Get our scout going around. We're at the edge of the map. I need to find some wood and work out what type of map we're on pretty fast. She's looking pretty Spartan actually. There we go, there's our wood. Let's get a lumber mill rolling, now our wood. And pump out a couple more villages. I usually like to pump out about 15 before I go to the Dark Age. Hopefully Lucas won't rush me. I don't think he will. He tends not to scout in these sorts of games ever. Alright, so next priority is to get a mill up. I haven't looked up any sort of guides or anything to this. This is just me purely trying to work it out as I go. 3 on wood, we got 2 on food. We'll have 4 on food after this mill goes up. This is not sure what type of this map. It's starting to look like an island map. There's a couple more sheep, which is always good. It delays the farms, which I like to delay the farms until I've got the first upgrade for them. Let's keep this guy scouting around. More food. So we need more food for the next villager. I'm actually gonna get another house built. And we can put up the next villager. Alright, so I was originally worried that we're on an island map. I'm fairly confident that we're on a sort of a river map. So land-based army. Let's find out who we are. Japanese samurai. Alright, a couple more villages. Let's get our lumberers. We'll leave that one there to clear out the village. Alright, let's try and find our defensive avenues now. Okay, we're running a little light on food, so I'm going to take this opportunity to research the loom. Get my villagers working a little bit faster. Typically when I've played the computer, they'll beat me to the first 3 ages, so... Alright. There we go. Got more villagers pumping out now. Of course we got an idle one there, that was a bit sloppy. Another sheep. So we're at 12 villages at the moment, so 3 more and then we'll go to the next age. Relic, we'll remember that. Maybe that we're actually not on the same landmass, which could be interesting. Okay, so we're getting a bit of an excess of wood. I like to, at this stage, build a dock. Alright. This is the voices in my head telling me I need to explore every part of the map. 500 food, 2 Dark Age buildings, so let's make sure we have that in. Barracks, just in case we need to pump out some defensive units early. Right, we're going for it. We're going for the food now. Now, one thing I always find handy is doesn't affect food is getting some fishing boats out, because they only use wood. It's good if you've got a bit of an excess of wood here at the moment. Right, let's just send this guy up here, see if we can find him. Yeah, we'll leave that. So what I want to do now is start building up a bit of an excess of wood for when the age pops, so that we can quickly get some buildings out. And we should be there shortly. 500 food, so there we go. So this is a 3-player map, so it could be here, or it could be over here. Right. Let's move away from food. Let the fishing boats take care of that. We'll start to get some of that wood built up. Yeah, we get some wood built up. And we'll start mining gold and stuff as soon as the age pops. We got a bit of wood. That's a scout, so that's promising that he's around here somewhere. It's important to note, like, the computer cheats. That's the way they get around the AI difference. But having said that, it is really, really dumb in combat, so... Alright, let's try and land a bit. Alright, we're going to have to pop our farms a bit early, I think, because it's not doing too much. Let's get you on some gold. And you want some stone. Alright. Let's get the farms up. Yeah, wood is hugely important at this point. And we get straight back into villager construction. So he's not here. He's had a bit of a time to wander around, so I'm wondering if he's actually over here. Alright, like 2 on gold. See here the upgrade for the farms. We get that one. Here we go. Alright. Very macro heavy as you'd expect. Now they like to sneakily put construction units near mine a lot of the time, so wood. Supply blocked myself, so that's bad. We need to not do that in a proper game. So while that's happening, let's get... we're going to go for an infantry army, so let's get an archery range up. So we've got a good defensive line just here actually, if we can push that far forward. Alright, start swinging back to food with my villagers. Alright, more houses. Let's see if there's any other villages. There's one. Yep, so we should have that shortly. Still more wood required, so we're gonna hold off on the food for a bit. Nothing too aggressive happening here from them. Let's see if we can't get a bit more going. A little short on the wood, but there it is. See, back on wood. More wood. And a bit of gold for later. So I'm going to go up to 30 villages. This part of the game's usually more about how I feel at the time. Get a bit of wood chopping as soon as we've got the resources. There we go, we got the resources for it already, so... No more other villages. So we're almost at the castle age, which is probably where we want to be. We've got a bit of an army coming along. We've almost got enough stone to build the castle. There it is. Always. The computer's so predictable in this game. So I'll put both those up there. More houses. Cool. Let's get the wheelbarrow out straight away. And we're going to start upgrading our units. So actually I'm having a bit of a food cap problem, so we're going to build more farms. We're also going to make sure we get that going, and we've got plenty of bank, because I often forget about those. So we'll start pushing that down because it's a free unit to kill. Alright, they've gone for the Byzantines. Oh, we're going to interrupt their wall by the looks of it. Jump in there. So the counter to my army at the moment would probably be cavalry archers, but they haven't gone for that. They've gone for knights and their special unit. Oh, they've got a fairly large number of them though. Our pikeman is still there. So we should be alright. We should be alright. Let's move these guys up here. Make sure we kill their monks. Computer is notorious for trying conversion tactics. I don't think Lucas is going to try that, but ooh. That could fuck up an infantry army. Let's get on that. Alright, we're just having a poke here. So we probably got enough resources to do this. I also probably want to start looking at pumping out some more units. Oh. They've gone for a quite heavy monk-based army. I hate those armies. Jesus. Alright. Hopefully we're doing some economic disruption here. Alright, they're starting to pull back, so we're gonna just make sure we hold at this wall and keep hold of this wall. Let's try and get this guy back. Just before he died. Alright. Some more army. I think it might be wise to pull back now. We're just losing too much to their monks. Oh, that's gonna hurt. So let's pull back. A few more samurai. Thumb ring out. We're gonna go for some upgrades. See you back there. Alright. Overall, I think that traded pretty well. So, let's see if we can find an idle villager. Can repair this. More houses. Alright, we're in the Imperial Age now, so we can start rolling those bulk upgrades. What do we need? We need 350, 300. So our economy's quite light on at the moment. They're compulsory ships. Well, they really want that battering ram, eh? Not sure if you can do this, but we're gonna try. Might get a freebie here. No, we've scared it off though. We clearly need more archers. So 10 more of those. That's what we got here. 10 more of those. I think a pikeman as well. They don't cost gold, which is super handy. Alright, so our docks cactus. That means they're not pushing on the land front. So we're actually going to move. Bring you back there. Yeah, that dock's gone, that's okay. That's less okay. Not sure if we're gonna get away with this. So what we're going to start trying to do is bait them out a little bit. Yeah, looks like they've got a bit of a hole in their wall there, so they're going to come around and have a fight with us. So we should do pretty well here, given their unit composition. Let's make sure we keep pumping out units. So these are our problem. for force of those. Alright, so they're using a heavy amount of things, so we're going to try and find the one. Yeah, we're going to need a lot of gold for that. Slaughter those. Let's bring our army up. So we should try and get another couple of trebuchets. We are going to have to try and make our units harder to convert, and that will be the hard counter, I think, to that. So let's do that. Trebuchets are unfortunately absolutely rubbish against walls, but I need to get through here. It's back from the wall. Alright, we need to kill that monk. It's 100 gold a monk, but we're also losing units at the moment. Alright, I think we can get in here. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Them all in defensive. Let's drop you down. Right, find him. Alright, let's get our units in there. All the back of our army in the walls. Alright. To keep the units pumping out, we'll maybe get some upgrades going as well. So hopefully we're suppressing their army at this stage and we're doing enough damage. Obviously it's not economic damage at the moment, we've only really destroyed the one town centre, which shouldn't matter too much to them. But what we are doing is military damage, which is important. So that guy's just over there having fun, but we're going to leave him there. There's probably a castle somewhere. You can hear that monk going again. So there we go. We've got the we're on the town centre now with the trebuchet. So now we are doing economic damage. Right, let's grab everything. We really want to push here. Those upgrades are finished, so... Really with the infantry army, it is a little bit about zerging it, making sure that you've got a lot of units, I think. Cavalry armies tend to be a bit more expensive, you tend to try to save them a bit more, but Not so with infantry armies. You do definitely want to save your siege weapons. They're hugely expensive. Alright. Let's dismantle them and go and look for another target.